Man, it feels weird to even be looking at this game right now, but what's up everyone? Welcome to my Fallout 4 unboxing, probably one of my most anticipated games of all time. But before we unbox this, I want to talk a little bit. I got a cool, well not really cool, but kind of like a little funny GameStop story for you guys, and then I want to talk about some stuff before we play this. This game has a lot of hype behind it, like seriously. I have a lot of hype for this game too, and from what I'm seeing from reviews and some gameplay, this game looks like it's going to live up to the hype. And there were like 2 other games I was hyped for this year besides Fallout 4, and that is Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, and Star Wars Battlefront. And Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, I was really hyped for it. I enjoyed the game at first. I gave it a 10 out of 10 in my review. But after owning the game for a while and playing it, I'm honestly pretty disappointed in Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, which sucks to say as a Metal Gear fan that I am disappointed in that game. So I'm going to be doing a re-review of Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain eventually in a couple of weeks or so, not really sure. But honestly, after playing that game, I'm pretty disappointed, and it really hasn't lived up to the hype that I had for it, which really sucks. But I'll explain more of that in my re-review of the game. But so yeah, I was hyped for that, and my hype was crushed, you know, a month or so after the game was released. And then of course there was Star Wars Battlefront, which they had the beta coming out, so I was super stoked to play the beta. And honestly, I wasn't really impressed with that beta either. It didn't live up to my expectations. I was expecting more of a game like the original Star Wars Battlefront, but instead, in my opinion, we got more of a Battlefield Star Wars edition type game, and that really didn't live up to my hype either. So I was really concerned that Fallout 4 wasn't going to live up to the hype either, but it looks like it actually might live up to its hype. And a game that actually ended up surprising me, a game that I wasn't hyped for at all, was Halo 5. That game ended up surprising me this year, so that was pretty good. But a couple of games this year have not lived up to their hype, Metal Gear Solid 5 and Star Wars Battlefront. I'm hoping this isn't going to be one of those games. It definitely doesn't seem like it. This junk hasn't got lower than a 9. I think this is going to be game in the year 2015 hands down, but we will see once I play it. But man, I ported my game at GameStop. Okay, so I got a funny little story for y'all. So I ported it to GameStop, and like recently my experience with GameStop has been like smooth. Like there have been no issues with pre-ordering my games, no issues with picking up games. Everything has been perfectly fine at GameStop until today. So I go in today, there's a guy behind the counter. I've never really seen him before working there, because I've been visiting that place a lot recently, GameStop, getting some games and stuff. But so I went in there to obviously get Fallout 4 as it came out today. And he's like, "Hey man, what's up?" And I was like, "Yo, I'm here to get my copy of Fallout 4, which I pre-ordered." And he's like, "All right, so what'd you pre-order?" And I was like, "Xbox." He's like, "So what's your power-up rewards card number?" So I gave him the number, and he asked me, of course, who the owner of the card was, which is my mom's name. So I told him. He's like, "Okay." And then, so my girlfriend was with me, and he asks her, "Hey, are you this person?" She's like, "Are you the person that owns the card?" And she's like, "No." And he looks at me, he's like, "Are you the person that owns the card?" And I was like, "Obviously not, because that's a girl's name, and I'm kind of a guy." He's like, "Okay, I need you to call the owner of this card and have them verify that you can pick this game up." And I was like, I've never had to do that before. I was like, why do I have to do this now? So I call my mom. She's like, you're 18, you can pick up games. I was like, I know, but this guy wants your approval for me to pick this game up. So I get my approval, and then so he's like, "Okay, do you want the Fallout 4 season pass?" I got that season pass, because you bet I want that DLC for Fallout 4, the only franchise I actually enjoy buying DLC for. So I did get the season pass, and he's like, "Okay." So he hands me my game and stuff, and I pay for the season pass. I start walking out. I'm walking out, and I notice my game is like kind of broken, if you will. Let me show you what was wrong with my game case. Let me grab Skyrim here. I don't know if I'll be able to show you this exactly, but it kind of looked like this. I can't really show y'all, but it kind of looked like it was like overlapping. Like one side was overlapping the other. I can't really get that in the camera. That was kind of like that. And it was like wrapped into plastic and stuff. So I was like, I kind of need to. I told my girlfriend, I was like, I kind of need to go get a different copy of Fallout 4. And she's like, "It's just a game." I was like, Did you just say Fallout 4 is just a game? This game has to be perfect condition. And it's a new game too. I'm paying $60. Obviously, I want my game to be in good condition. So I went up there and I'm like, "Hey, my game's kind of case is kind of messed up. Can I get a different copy? And he like calls the manager. He's like, hey, he wants a different copy of the game. Because he thinks it's broken. And I was like, in my head, I was like, okay, wait a minute. I don't think it's broken. I know it's broken, and I need my copy of Fallout 4 to be pretty good. I'm paying $64 new for this, plus for the season pass, so you should just give me my game in good condition. Anyways, the manager's like, if it's broken, give him a new game. And he was like, okay. And I was like, oh. Anyways, so that was kind of a weird story. Like, I haven't had any problems with GameStop recently until today, which was weird. But I still got Fallout 4. And we're gonna unbox this sucker right here on the channel. Don't have my knife, that the little bullet I have that's a knife that I've been using to unbox my games. I don't know where that went. So we're gonna use my keys. And yes, I have a Call of Duty Advanced Warfare lanyard. Yes, I know that game sucks, but whatever. So we're gonna open this here if I can just do it without breaking my game. There we go. All right, so let's rip this plastic off. Let's get ready to get into this game. Oh man. I don't think honestly, there's points where I never thought this game would come out. I was thinking this was going to be the next Half-Life 3. We're never going to see this game, but it's in my hands right now. There we go. So this copy this copy seems to be in pretty good condition. I just got to fix the cover. I don't know if you can see that it's kind of not in line, but I can fix that myself. Oh man, I'm about to open this thing up. Let's break the seal. And let's open this game up. Oh man, that's great. Okay, let me take a look at this. We got Elder Scrolls Online advertisement as well as a season pass advertisement. I already got the season pass, and I'm not getting Elder Scrolls Online, so that's not needed. And we got this is a pre-order bonus, the VaultTech poster that I'm gonna open up for you guys real quick. I think this is it's a one-sided poster. Kind of looks like this. You bet I'm hanging that up. I haven't even hung up that Metal Gear Solid one. Here's something that's a little disappointing. There is no instruction booklet, unfortunately. That does kind of blow, to be quite honest. It's a condensed edition survival guide. So I think you actually have to buy the survival guide to actually have, I guess, the manual to the game. This tells you the controls and stuff, and it also has the code. I'm going to try to show this without getting my code in there. If I can do this right. So yeah, I don't know if you can see that. There it goes. It just kind of shows you stuff like that. Might have showed you all my code. It'll be inputted in my Xbox anyways before video is up, so you won't be seeing that. And of course, we got the Xbox One game disc right here. Let me just show you guys. It has some access. This has cover art on the back. That's actually pretty surprising. But this disc looks great right here. Let's just pop this out. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on my Xbox One and put this in my Xbox. But look at that. That is beautiful. I'm gonna go ahead and take out this trash right here known as Halo 5. No, I'm joking. Halo 5 is a good game, but let me put this in my Xbox. That's weird. Fallout 4 is not going in my Xbox. Okay, I'll try to put that in there in a minute. Anyways, thank you guys for watching the unboxing of Fallout 4. Never in my life would I ever think I'd be holding Fallout 4. I never really thought they were going to end up releasing this, but there it is in my hands. Fallout 4. I didn't even read the back on this game. What am I doing right now? I didn't even read the back. The back, friends, says, "Welcome home." Bethesda Game Studios, the award-winning creators of Fallout 3 and Skyrim, welcome you to the most ambitious game ever and the next generation of open-world gaming. As the sole survival of Vault 111, or Vault 111, I guess you can say it like that, that's probably the best way to say it. You enter a world destroyed by nuclear war. Every second is a fight for survival, and every choice is yours. Only you can rebuild and determine the fate of the wasteland. Freedom and liberty, do whatever you want in a massive open world with hundreds of locations. Collect and build, upgrade, and build thousands of items in the most advanced crafting system ever. And you're special. Be whatever you want, choose from hundreds of perks, and develop your own playstyles. One player only, 40 gigs of storage required. Lord have mercy, I'm going to have to get me 1 terabyte hard drive in a minute. Yeah, Fallout 3 is also included for free. This is why, I'll tell you actually, there it is right there. The reason I got this game on Xbox One, because I know a lot of you PS4 fanboys are like, oh my god, you got the Xbox One version, you ready to see that 0 frames per second? Apparently, it hits 0 frames per second in the Xbox One version, which is basically a stutter. But I got it on Xbox One because of the exclusive Fallout 3, because I really, which is over here. I'm really interested to see backwards compatibility on the Xbox One, and it came for free, so I was like, why not get it? And this seems to be the lead console version for Fallout 4. Bethesda seems to be partnering with Microsoft for a lot of stuff. It gets the mod support first as well, which I'm interested in seeing how that works. I mean, I have a PS4. I could have got it on PS4, but I wanted to see how the mod support system works. It's obviously the lead console, I guess you could say. So I got on the Xbox One, and that's why I did that. Can this game go on my Xbox? There it goes. It wasn't going in my Xbox One for some reason. Anyways, so that's been the unboxing of Fallout 4. In terms of doing a first impressions video, I'm going to end up actually doing a full review for this game. I did one for Metal Gear. It was not really that good of a review in my opinion. I'm going to be reviewing Fallout 4, so it's going to be a week or two before you see that, because I'm going to spend a lot of time playing this game before I actually sit down and do the review, unlike I did with Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain. But yeah, dude. Freaking Fallout 4, I'm hyped for this. I'll probably be streaming this a little bit and stuff like that. Might upload those streams to YouTube if they end up looking good. But dude, let's take a look at this cover art real quick. Yeah, it's as good as I can get it on there, but I'm gonna go play this game. Well, actually, I gotta wait for it to install, so I'll be sitting here for a while. I'll put that Fallout 3 code in there so I can have that done. But thank you guys for watching the unboxing of Fallout 4. If this is the first video, you've seen of my channel, this is your first video. If you like what you saw, be sure to hit the subscribe button. You don't have to. If you didn't like this video, you can hit the dislike button, although I would ask you not to. I'd rather you hit the like button and not the dislike button. But thank you for watching this video. I'm super stoked for Fallout 4. So thank you guys for watching this unboxing, and I will see you in my next video.